ENFP Careers To Avoid. The ENFP personality is often described as being warm, creative, enthusiastic, and compassionate. They are often said to be excellent listeners who enjoy sharing their thoughts and ideas with others. However, there are some careers that an ENFP should avoid, because their strengths won't have a fair opportunity to shine effectively in those positions. This video will explore the careers where ENFP may find themselves underemployed or unhappy. This does not mean they wouldn't be successful if they found themselves in one of these careers, it's just that their gifts would be better utilized in other areas. What I mean to say is that there is no such thing as a bad career choice, just different levels of success, satisfaction, and sense of fulfillment. Before we unveil the less desirable careers for ENFPs, let's first explore the importance and impact that choosing the wrong career might have on them. Why it's important to choose the right career. Choosing the right career requires understanding which goals are realistic and achievable. For example, ENFPs have many creative gifts, but may struggle to make decisions. When it comes to choosing a career path, the important thing to note is what kind of rewards it will yield down the line, and what type of positive and negative effects it'll have on your mental health when performed on a daily basis. There's nothing worse than settling or compromising on what you deserve in life. The goal is to seek high potential only, and not something that it has a high probability to be deleterious. That being said, here are the top 5 careers ENFPs should think twice about gratifying, or at least do some prior research before leaping into them. 1. Banker. The banking industry is all about finance, which makes it a tedious 9-to-5 job. There will be lots of rules and regulations to follow, along with hours spent in front of the computer screen, analyzing graphs and numbers. It sounds like more of an office desk job. This career will give you the comfort of knowing your schedule ahead of time, but is not as exciting or creative as some other careers out there today. ENFPs are happier when they are around people. They're naturally inclined at guiding and helping people. But as a banker, your clients will be the only ones you deal with. This is the type of job that is going to take away all of those wonderful abilities that come so naturally to ENFPs. There's nothing artistic or unconventional about banking, and the only guidance they'll be able to provide is by selling services that they may not totally agree with. 2. Engineer. If you struggle with more mathematical and technical tasks like engineering or chemistry, it's best to avoid a career in those fields. While ENFPs are artistic and innovative, they often have difficulty with the math-heavy demands, or studying something such as chemical processes. If you are an ENFP, know that this career is probably not the best for you. ENFPs are artistic and smart when creating innovation and novel ideas. It can get very hectic and tough when dealing with technical diagrams, software programming, chemical dealing, on a daily basis, which makes it not a very suitable option for them. ENFPs have been known for struggling in careers demanding in statistics, mechanics, and engineering-related work. 3. Military. The military requires strict hierarchy, discipline, and following orders without question. This doesn't fit with an ENFP's personality. They are usually bubbly individuals who don't do well in regimented environments that require being subordinated to their superiors all of the time. The military environment embodies regimented behavior that can also appear harshly critical or restrictive in nature. It encompasses everything the ENFP isn't drawn towards. The military is rigid and demanding, not at all suited for an ENFP's creativity. There isn't room to be flexible or different from the rest of your peers. In such a harsh environment that values conformity above everything else, it seems like nothing would fit in with this type's individuality and well-developed sense of self. 4. Factory supervisor. There are a variety of jobs that an ENFP might find boring for one reason or another. Factory supervision is a fine example, since it requires more daily operations, rather than creative activities and ideas. For instance, being too friendly with colleagues in these roles could lead to negative consequences. Subordinates might take advantage of the friendship, and slack in their duties because they know the supervisor is a friend. Also, the friendship approach might not be taken well by the other workers, who may think some people get special treatment because they're friends with the supervisor. ENFPs absolutely avoid confrontation at all costs, and might give too many chances to workers who make mistakes, or aren't doing their job optimally. 5. Lawyer. As a lawyer, you need to follow set rules and regulations, as they are termed as laws. This marks the first no towards being a lawyer. An ENFP would prefer working according to their will, rather than following fixed laws of society. As a lawyer, you will be called upon to make tough decisions on the spot. Being sensitive and emotional is not exactly what this line of work calls for. Instead, it requires someone who can stay composed in all circumstances. Life as a lawyer means dealing with bureaucracy, listening to people's unfortunate circumstances, or even dealing with cases that involve violent behavior. Of course, not all lawyers have to deal with such cases. There's always the option of becoming a family lawyer, corporate lawyer, tax lawyer, employment lawyer, and the list goes on. But not one of those options sounds very alluring or exciting, does it? At least not in the ENFP's eyes. Different people are better suited for different professions, because of their inherent strengths and talents. While considering different career options, it is important not to limit or constrain your true nature, by choosing a profession that does not allow you to completely express what makes up who are at heart.
If you liked the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. That will allow us to keep making more videos like this. For more related content, please click on one of the suggested videos. Thank you for watching.